am excited for today. I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna finally beat Dark Souls. I don't know where this confidence comes from, considering I couldn't do it yesterday, but I think today we can do it. Hello! Let's see, we got Super Saiyan Sora, Emda, Mika, and Lord Fasu. Hello! So, okay, so you ain't beat this yet. It's literally the last fight. I don't even know how long the last, like, I guess if it's the last fight, this might not take too long. It all depends on if I remember how to parry or not. I'm Cobalt-chan! Words. Genchiki. That's how you do it. And the Dark Killer, Bello. You somehow don't do it in 3 hours, I'm definitely gonna feel so. If I can't do this in 3 hours, what you should feel is concerned. I will need to have a doctor called on me because I'm going to legally be dead, is what will happen if I somehow manage to not get it in 3 hours. Okay, so we're gonna hop over to there we go. I'm gonna get the game started up right away. Give myself as much time as possible. It's okay, I believe in you, Toru. I will believe in the me that I'll believe in the you that believes in me. Is that how it works? Yeah. How do I? Oh, the bonks cracked my neck. How do I? I must become dark. Envelop the Dark Souls. Boop. There we go. And I have my controller plugged in to start off today, so it doesn't accidentally shut off on me for some reason. Missed the past few streams. My jaw's messed up. Oh no! I bet you missed those. The bonks? Don't worry. I've been getting bonked plenty. Loud. To chat with the resub for 5 months. Thought it was Saturday. Happy to see a stream. It is Friday. Close enough to Saturday, but yeah. Thanks to the resub. I can't believe 5 months is we're getting real close to that new sub badge. I'm excited. I don't want to connect to that. Oops. Okay. Harmonia, hello. Oh yeah, also, I don't know why, I have a sore throat. So I might need to mute the mic sometimes to clear it, like, right now. There we go. Can't wait for 9 months. What is the color for that again? Was that the white one? The white flower looks so cute. Yeah. It's super special. Only day I can catch streams with a new job? Oh. Then let's make it a good one. Let me actually hopefully accomplish something today. Okay, I think I remember the controls. Let's go. Sorry, I'm ill, Gibson. Oh, no, high note. If I could transcend internet, space, and time, I would give you soup. I would give you... Oh, what's that one soup? It's, the star-shaped soup? That soup's like the best. Did you know that the store brand, gosh. Okay, how do I do things again? Hey. Oh, that's a shield bash. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Yeah, not alphabet soup, but it's like, you got the star shapes, and that's like also really good. I'm also killing these guys as practice. Kimion, hello! Harmonia, why must you bring up my shame? What are you doing? What is that? Was that just me screaming? Hold on, I need to adjust my monitor. The glare is something else today. I'm gonna keep blaming it on the glare because the glare is yeah, no, Harmonia. There. Gosh, it's like impossible to get a back attack. Gosh darn it. Can you stop? Oh, wow. Ow! Can't yell because I have blisters around my tonsils. Oh no! What are you ill with? The fact that only now Torres' sore throat really says something. I don't know why. I can only imagine it's because last weekend at work I had to train somebody, so I had to speak, which I don't usually do at work. And now I've had a week of somewhat screaming. Get a whole 5 upvotes for that clip. Don't look. Don't look. Okay, excuse me. There we go. Alright, I've warmed up enough. I don't want to fight you, but I have a feeling you want to fight me? Okay. Oh gosh. I was kind of hoping I could kick him off the edge. This is good practice. There we go. Alright, give me a swing. Oh, that's wrong. Heck. Ow! My reaction feels so late. Turd goes outside. As any person does. How else am I supposed to get my nuggies? There we go. Speaking to real people, it's... British cult's a lot worse than American. Fun. Are you sure? I'm gamer, I don't go out. How do you get your nuggies? I do not live in an area with Uber Eats. There is no way to get my nuggies aside from leaving the house. Dark Souls character got some fashion. Yeah, I got that boar helmet. Oh gosh. Oh! Please don't. Please don't. There we go. Thought your parents or bro got them for you? We all have different schedules, that's... Oh shoot, grab attack! Oh, I didn't dodge in time! Ah! You got this? I will believe. Do you believe in miracles? Gosh darn it! Oh, I didn't get the thing. Okay, he wants to kick. There we go. Can I get a back attack in? No. There we go. Okay. Got 2. Ah! Gosh darn it! Sets in. 3. Hi, Zen. Grab attack? Not today. Oh gosh! Ow. That was sudden. Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Timeout. Oh! Gosh darn it. That got me since my headphones are on. Yes! See? It's the worst. It's awful and I hate it. Okay. I think that was pretty good though. I got a little panicked when he got that one hit on me. What's at the face palm? I got him below half health. That wasn't too bad for a first attempt of the day. He lunged. He really did. I forget how long his sword is sometimes. It's really hard to get away in order to heal just a little bit. But I think I'm getting better at parrying him, at least. What is that? What is that emote, Zen? Aww, thank you for your head pat. Oh, and the hydrate. Let me just, Ah, good delicious water. Ah! Give me why am I squished? Why have you squished me? What do you got? Long so... What? What do you mean? Why am I getting that look? Ow. Ow, my knees. Why am I getting that look? What's that look for? I didn't say anything sussy. That looks like a look you give to somebody who's being sussy. Long sword. What? You've been watching non-say-so streamers, you're so innocent. It's... A long sword is a type of sword, you guys know, right? You are aware. Gosh, a thrust. Okay, grab attack, and... Can you just, like, normally attack for once in your life? Oh gosh. The answer is no. Okay, hold on, time out. Oh gosh! Hold on, time out. Oh! Okay. Oh, grab it. It looked like he was going for a grab attack there. Oh, gosh. There we go. Okay, we got one. There, that's I think the best strategy is waiting for him to get into one of those combos, because you can get him on the backswing. So I just wait till he enters that combo. Because sometimes he wants to kick me, and I don't want him to do that. No! Oh, there we go. Yeah. Tori's just not ready to finish the... See, I really like this music, the plip plip plop. It's such good music, I don't want it to end. There we go. We got a strategy now. There we go. Get your feet away from me. Grab attack. Kick. Oh gosh. I don't like that attack. Oh gosh, I really don't like the thrust attack. That's hard to predict. Freaking the kicks, man. Stop it. I could just take him out with more normal attacks, but I feel like I should do the Riptoppa days. There we go. And that's how you do it. Oh, look at him reach. Oh, it's so dramatic. Which way did I come in? Oh, there's a bonfire. When did this get here? Blink the fire? Ew, is that my hand? Oh, it's my glove. Maybe. Why am I on fire? That doesn't seem good. Or is this what we want? Am I fireproof? Did I die? That's it? Wait, what happens to me after? Did I just burst into flames? You linked the fire. Yeah, but what happened? I kind of look like I got set on fire and died. Rekindle the flame. You're now the Lord of Fire? Wait, what? Short stream, let's go. Literally first 15 minutes of stream. I called it. I knew it. Mickey Mick, hello. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's... We did it. Has not been paying attention to the... I turned into a fire log. So he was the master of Cinder. I'm gonna need to watch a video series about the plot, because my brain doesn't compute. Did I come where you're about to end? No, it's just I... Why couldn't I do that last stream? Slider. No, Cinder. Right? It's here. A minute time to bugger off. Hi, Brandon. Bye, Brandon. Really wasting our time. We're gonna play Vampire Survivors after this, because I didn't expect to. Ow! That was the second try! Cinderella? Cinder, like C-I-N-D-E-R. That's... because cinders are what's left after you burn something, right? Small bike? I don't know why the bike is so small. I can't make it any bigger. Headpad! Is this a good job, Headpad? Ah. I'm gonna go try and rest. You go do that high note. Feel better. Baka Hacker, hello! Oh, and give me on things with the Headpad. Baka Hacker, you're just in time for me to finish Dark Souls. Is that like an accomplishment, would you say? I've heard that Dark Souls is difficult, but it seems like you just need tenacity to get through it. Internet caused her to never show her knees again. Oh, that's right, that did happen here, didn't it? Gonna look for a while. While I get home? Sounds good, Baka. That sounds weird. What? Wait, what is that? Why can't I see it? Oh. Is that my fee? That's my electrician fee. Thanks for changing the bulb. Thank you for the 15, Donna. Time for Elden Ring. How much does Elden Ring cost? How long does Elden Ring take to beat? Asking for a friend? Elden Ring. Gosh, it's $60. Well, I guess it is new, isn't it? She showed her knees? I did. I could show my knees again. Oh, it's the end of the credits! Took me 10 days and was slacking off? Really? Forgot the M in my own name. Oh, you did! That's fine. You are also Doth. Not very depending on how you do it and what you do. Based on my skills you've seen here in Dark Souls. Ow! What is your estimated time?
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
So this is just... Was that how the game started? This is just New Game Plus now. Look at my face! Is it just like a matter of, like, history's repeating itself? Is that what they're trying to set up? Because I have my armor. It's just, this is hard mode now. I'm assuming. My Kev, hello! Alright, don't drink your health pot all once again. You know what? In honor of beating the game, And now we're back to where we started. It's harder than before. Something about these highly detailed games sets me off. Does it? What was it holding again? Oh, the Selkie, that's right. Taste the sun! Where is it? There it is! Sunlight! Okay. Time to leave. So, another question. How much do you think it would affect the stream if I were to say, I don't know, if I were to purchase Elden Rings and download it while streaming? Would that be a bad idea? Or I wonder how long would it take to download? Oops. How big is Elden Ring? 60 gigabytes! Oh, that's a very bad idea. Okay. I'm going to put Elden Ring on my wish list. And I'm probably going to... Depends on your connection. What if I have 200 megabytes or whatever, Mbps per second? How much does it cost? $60. I will download that another day. I think I am going to play Elden Rings though. Can I? Oh, how do I exit the game? Dark Souls, let me go. Okay. Can't find my mouse. We're gonna play Vampire Survivor. $1 for each gigabyte. You know what? That's fair. Okay, who here knows the golden rule of buying a game? Because for me, it's always been, depending on how many hours, like a $40 game should have at least 40 hours of content. I think I bought this Dark Souls game for like $10, so I got my money's worth out of it. All depends on your wallet then. How long would it take to download? I really want to play Elden Rings now. If anything, I'd recommend playing DS3 first, but you do you. Okay, how... Wait, what do I have in my library? I'm trying to remember which ones I have. Okay, I don't have the other Dark Souls yet, but still. If it's both, then it'll be fun and worth it. Single ring? Oh, right. Elden Ring. Yesterday I called it Elder Ring, so I'm improving. Here, let me research. How long does Dark Souls 3 take? Oh, not Dark Soul. Oopsie. 32 hours in Elden Ring. 50 hours. Okay. I will look into it. I do think I want to play more stuff like that. But for now we are playing Vampire Survivor, so I need to change the stream title. Genshin Impact is fun and free, but it's a huge game in my opinion. Elder Ring, Skyrim, Halo Ring, Shush. Just all of you. Okay, hold on. I need to find my garlic emoji for the stream title. There we go. Garlic. There we go. And now we be playing Vampire Survivors. And bada bing, a bada boom. I think the title should be updated. Do you see a big piece of garlic in your title? Finished Dark Souls already? It took literally 10 minutes. We cannot be shushed, we are chat. Heading off, need to get ready for work. Good luck, Brandon! How do I... There it is! Okay. Okay. I'm just laughing at myself now. I can't believe how quickly... Garlic breath stream again. Garlic's the best! It's also the best defense. Oh, that's right. I think our next goal is to buy him. Let's go with Poe. In the dairy plant? I think, yeah, that's where we were at. Oh my! Is this how it always started off? I don't remember it being that intense. You know what? The garlic's doing its job, though. Probably Santa water. Only one who stops eating pizza to go wash hands and continue eating pizza just at... Why are you washing your hands between pizza? I think that's the hype. Oh, wait, what? Did I didn't pick the hyper mode, did I? No, right? Listen, I'm not bright, but I'm not that dumb, right? Once again, absolute bangers only. Because my hands are dirty, but... I don't know, I suppose for me, I'm somebody who eats pizza in layers. Like, first I eat off all the toppings, then I eat off all the cheese, I lick the sauce off. Usually, if I can, I like to try and eat the bottom part of the crust, like the dry part first, then I eat the mushy part on top. Then I hollow out the end crust, I eat the soft bread inside, and then I finish off by eating the bread of the crust. That is my strategy for eating pizza. It's very messy, so the idea of washing my hands just to clean them seems counterintuitive. Wash the pizza? What? There's a VTuber that ate wet pizza. I think it was Toru. She dropped... I just said my own name. I think it was Guru. She's like, oh, I dropped pizza in the bath, but I ate it anyway, and it was good. Everyone has their own way of eating pizza. You also eat pizza with a fork, you animal? Me? No. I eat it with my hands. That's why it gets messy. The power of garlic compels you. More garlic. There we go. I'm trying to think if I've even... I think the only time I've ever eaten pizza with a fork is like deep dish, because I think you're supposed to eat with a fork at that point. Some things that are just better to eat with your hands, like pizza and soup. So when I was younger, I would eat soup with my hands. What I would do is I would pick out the noodles and all the like stuff inside and eat it, and then I would drink the broth from the bowl. So you're not wrong. Why is it every stream I watch has some weird eating habits? Because food has many different ways to be eaten. Why? Stop triple dotting me as if I've done something wrong. Let's see. Ooh. Let's do the bracer. I think somebody said to do that last time and I didn't. So let's try it now. Stop triple dotting! Oh gosh. Oh, the lizards. Oh, the lizardmens. Okay, let's go with the rune tracer. I'm judging both past and current UI. Oh gosh. Shoot, I walked into that. Judgment for what? Eating food in a way that is to get it to my mouth? Nyum. Nyum. Oh, that's right. There's this thing. I can never save that for a good moment, so I may as well just use it. Lightning. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no. Ow. That's not good. Where can I get some chicken? Chicken? Ah! There's no chicken for me here. Oh man, wow, we are off to a good start. I'll learn it forever. Hello! Hi! Such an odd child. What are you calling a child? I am an adult with adult money and adult decisions. Very intelligent decisions, I'll have you know. Oh man, I really want to know what that green arrow is. But alas, am I strong enough? Ooh. I like how the cart doesn't stop at the end, it flies off into the distance. Adult issues, listen, we didn't have to mention that part. Oh, got a magnet, cool. More garlic. Candelabra. Ooh, that made the garlic bigger. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a whole lot of things coming after me. Adult issues like having to go out and buy your own chicken nuggets. That's the power of adult, is I can go and get my nuggies whenever I please. Having to speak with other adults, but not wanting to because scary. I don't need to be called out like this. Ooh, duplicator. Yeah. Ooh, a chest. Gimme, 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 gimme. Taxes, no. Making your own doctor's appointment. It's not to mention going to the doctors now by yourself and having to understand how to navigate it. You're hitting the weak points. Why? Cleaning up grocery. I still don't have to deal with my own groceries. I live with my parents, so my mommy buys my frozen nuggies. Still not being able to ride certain. I'll have you know I'm tall enough to ride all the roller coasters. So, 5'4" is plenty tall enough to ride any coaster. In fact, sometimes there's a height limit, so I'm at a good height for coaster riding. Not eating broccoli. Oh no, broccoli's delicious. You can have it raw with some ranch or some dill dip. Or you can steam it and it's yummy. It's really good in fried rice. Make it into a cream of broccoli soup. Yum yum yum. Having mommy buy you clothes, that I don't do anymore. My mother and I fashion sense is a little far apart, which is to say I wear anime t-shirts and she does not. So, ooh, yummy 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 yummy. VR suggests otherwise. What do you mean? Oh gosh. Oh shoot. Everything in VR is big. It's part of the effect. Ooh. Candelabra. Make my garlic big. Tourist shorty simply. Is 5'4" short? To whose standards? Oh shoot, I am in a bad position. Oh gosh. Oh no! No. Okay. I don't think Poe's gonna get us through that one. What the? Ramba, who is this pastel god? How much do you cost? What is your power? What is that? Okay. What is that? Okay, we're also gonna buy them. There we go. Okay. Anyway. It's the wagon. What? The what? Bianca Ramba. What do you do? Where is your weapon? He shoots mine carts? Steamed broccoli and grilled asparagus are my favorite greens. Yeah, steamed broccoli the best. What? It's a little very useless, but it's like the knives. I'm never facing that direction. Watch out for the elderly, they might hit you. What is this? Why is he purple? I can't tell if this is useful or not. I mean, I have the garlic now, I guess, so that's... Ow! My face! It's alright, what? Oh, shoot. Whatever looks like a little ant. I think he's dead, but... Increase projectile speed. Oh my gosh! Make the carts go zoom! Oh, I need the duplicator now. How many carts can we get going at once? Oh gosh. I'm glad I got garlic pretty quickly right off the bat, though. That helps the situation. Does it let me upgrade it? Because I don't think I've ever seen that before. Bracer, make cart go brrr. Duration of weapon effect. This would make the cart last longer. Yes. Oh gosh, darn it. I'm never facing the right direction. There we go. Oh yeah, he has this little halo. I didn't even see that initially. I was too distracted by the fact that he kind of looks like Princess Bubblegum. Base area? Oh god. Oh! Oh! Bruh, this is Monster Truck Grandpa. Does it just bounce off the oh, it does bounce off the corner of the... Ow. Of the window and objects that it comes in contact with. Okay. Okay. There we go. Gosh darn it. Okay. It's a little tricky to utilize. There we go. It does the job. Kind of. It is interesting. I'll give it that. It also does a pretty good amount of damage from what I'm seeing. Cartmine's really strong. It is plowing through them, quite literally. Oh! Okay, oh man. What? Oh shoot, I stepped on a thing. Ah, boogers! Ah! Ah! Woo. Give me this thing. Okay. I just needed that to like live. Oh, I don't think this guy's gonna last long. Did you say cart mine? Did I? Mine cart. Oh, okay, that didn't last very long. All right, let's try. How do you say that? Mortaccio? Does he have a bone? All right, sir. What is your power? Pentagram was probably a good idea. Yeah, I just... Ooh. Gimme. King Bible. What does the bone do? Bro, I'm a Marowak. Bone Rush. The power of being a skeleton. It's not doing a lot so far. I'm too scared to get close to them. Woo! There we go. Ooh, there we go. Now we're getting the swing. Okay, magic wand. Woo! Oh, he has a little halo too! Are they like brothers? Are they related? Huh. I don't know how much I'm loving the bone power. He's also dead? Well, I assumed. But it seems odd for a skeleton to have a halo. Santa water. Oops. Okay, so goal is by the end of the day, I'm gonna figure out what that green arrow is. Because I've been told it is mildly important. Okay, I could use some garlic. For the player to understand the halo, but he's a skeleton. At this point, I assumed it was... Maybe it means he's a good skeleton. They wouldn't want me thinking he's an evil skeleton. Whoop. Da-da-da. This one is just dead. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that. More bone. Ah. This is some slow going. Without the power of my garlic. I wish I had garlic. That would be something. Let's get an attract orb. Skeleton? Yeah, he's a skeleton. He's a little scully boy. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. I'm bonking him with the Bible. Is this what it means by hit the books? Or what? How does it go? You hit them with the books? Oh, what's that? Okay, nice. Oh, am I like pushing him out of my way? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Spinach. Alright. Anyway. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Sigh? Why are you sighing? I need you to be specific. Hit the books or throw the book at him. Yeah, that's a saying. Oh shoot. Whoop. Okay. Scented water. Oh. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. Woo. Man, I need a legendary build. Preferably with garlic. Ooh, chicken. I'll take that. I said hit him with the book. Well, haven't you heard of that thing where you combine two sayings into one? My personal favorite being, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Whoop. You wanna laugh for that, Tori? Will that make you happy? Wait, what? See, like the almighty garlic? Dutch General, I do! I am guaranteed death if I don't have garlic. So I don't think this run is gonna last very long because I have not gotten garlic yet. Also, the skeleton is not very good. I don't like his bone. Ah, Dutch General, thanks for the follow! Give me garlic! It refuses me my garlic. Oh. Da, da, da. The bone does like 4 damage. It's pathetic. Oh, Torlek's using it to avoid conversation. Listen, it's just a multi-purpose tool. All right. Whoop. Okay. Ah. Whoop. Okay, can these minotaurs die? He's good, just takes a long time to set up, but it's like the guy with the knives. The bones are oh, I stepped on a thing. All right, this might oh, okay. I might go with Poe again. Poe has some disadvantages, but he has garlic, so which would not be a problem if he had garlic. Exactly. Ooh, chest. Garlic. I'm gonna risk it all. I just want to see if I get garlic. Nope. Okay, this run is over anyway. I didn't get garlic. End me. End my suffering. I want my garlic prince. There he is. Let's go, Poe. Garlic. Look at this. Look at this king. King Bible, I guess. I like the idea of just walking into enemies and they die. Garlic! Pick up the free green... Oh yeah, the green emeralds. That too. Boop. Da, da, da. Look at this. Majestic. Okay, definitely that. So we can evolve our garlic. And then we just vibe out till Poe takes care of the first wave. I don't know if moving around during this part helps at all. Which is why I'm just kind of standing here, because then I can just go like that. Would it make more enemies spawn if I was moving around? Or whoop, 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 whoop. Now the game's like, alright, time to move. Time for you to move around. Oh, I suppose if I do damage to those red orbs, they seem to disappear. Alpha Wolf Eye, hello! Hi! Do you like garlic? I know I do! Well, I'll take that as a yes. Do you know why they match up, you need garlic and the heart, the red heart, oops, to upgrade it? Because you measure garlic with your heart. If you don't have heart, you can never truly understand the full power of garlic. Woo! Red orbs. Don't do anything because you have garlic? Let's go with another King Bible. More Bibles! The power of Christ and the power of garlic. Woo! Do I like what? Garlic. The delicious garlic. Probably Bracer. Is Bracer gonna make the King Bible swing around faster? Alpha Wolf, thank you so much for following! Doo-doo-doo. Oop, boop, boop, boop. Oh my gosh, what is happening over there? Alright, excuse me. There's a line of people who I want to die. Come here. Come into the force field of garlic. More Bibles! Look at them go! Whee! Oops. There we go. Woo! I'm thinking either Spellbinder or Rune Tracer. Do I want more object? Well, I have the Bracer, so maybe Rune Tracer? Yeah, probably Rune Tracer. Let's see how fast it goes. Whee! But Poe is a killing machine. Oh! Oh gosh. Wait, why are they getting pushed into me? What? What? Usually garlic pushes them away from me. Okay, I need this. I also need to find some chicken. How can I resist the call for more garlic? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, got a chicken. Probably should upgrade the red heart. Okay, let's. Yeah, look at this Poe guy working like a treat. Ooh. Fireball. Bum, 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 bum. There, just corral them. Let them meet their end. Up. Up, 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 up. There we go. Gosh, it's the green serpents make it kind of hard to tell where I am. Okay, let's have some more health restoration. It seems like a waste of a slot to focus on health restoration. Oop, but the red heart is necessary for the garlic. Dun 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 dun. Oh gosh. Nothing is more satisfying in this game than just the click 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 of damages. Oops. Up, 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 up. Angie Minotaurs. Okay. Oh gosh, I kind of don't want to keep going up, but I feel like I'm getting pushed that way. Oops. Okay. I didn't take it as many as I hoped. That, I think words came out. Hard to tell sometimes. Woo, woo. Okay. Okay. My gosh. It's a whole angry mob. Why do I feel like I missed something? I don't know how to trigger a Dutch person. What? Ah! Leonard. Leonard. Hop. Is that how you say that? Welcome! Thanks for the follow! Oh shoot, I just walked in them! Alright. Where can one get chicken? I could use some chicken. Oh, it's a clover. Ah, chicken! Oh! I don't like these guys. You can go away. Sometimes it seems like they just disappear immediately as soon as I take care of one of them. And sometimes they're like, nah, we're sticking around. So you don't like stroop waffles? What's a stroop waffle? If it's a waffle, I'm sure I'd like it. Garlic. I want to upgrade that garlic. I want to start taking souls. Oh gosh, shoot. Nyum. Nyum. Waffles with honey or caramel. Ooh, I would take mine with caramel. I've never had it, but can you do salted caramel on them? I bet some of that sea salt caramel would be really yummy. And maybe like a drizzle of dark chocolate. Now I want waffles. I was really in the mood for something sweet this morning, but I don't have any ice cream and I was eating some expired Kit Kats, sadly. Love them. Sadly, we only have cheap knockoffs. Oh. I have a waffle maker downstairs. How does one make one? Is it more about the topping or is it the preparation of the waffle itself? I bet they're really fluffy. Ooh, because you know, in Japan they have those like super fluffy pancakes. Apparently the way you make that is you whip up some oh, what's it called? Oh gosh. You whip up like the whites like to make meringue, and that's what makes them fluffy, and then you prepare it like a souffle kind of. It's you cook it in its container, but then like in a pot of water to like steam it. Egg whites? Yeah, those things. Some of that like salted caramel? Absolutely. My personal favorite salted caramel thing, mostly because it's affordable and I can get it in my area, is Ghirardelli's dark chocolate sea salt caramel like squares. Those are the best. And they're crunchy. They're so good. Oh my gosh, how many Bibles I have. Bruh, Poe is putting in the work. Oh dear. Also, every time I say Poe, I keep thinking of Kung Fu Panda. And I'm also now realizing how long it's been since I actually watched that movie. Okay, oh, we're one level away from leveling up, the garlic. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, there we go. Salted caramel ice cream? Ooh, I have had that before, too. I got to the point that where I ate it so much that now I look at it and it's like that. I'm not in the mood for it anymore. Oh, Grim Reaper's coming. He's come to punish me for my sins of saying I've had too much salted caramel ice cream. The salted caramel ice cream I have though, some of the salted caramel is like, it's in these little chocolates and it's in... Hold on, best brownie when I was in England, sea salt caramel brownie. Oh! Ooh, you know what I have a hard time getting a hold of, but I love? Just some good fudge. Not flavored or anything, maybe some nuts in it, but just plain old fudge. Good handmade fudge. I don't know where to get it. I don't have any like local bakeries and I don't know where you get it, and I also am too lazy to look up how to make it because I think fudge is like a whole process. Ah, Kashui, hello! Hi! Wait, were you here earlier? Wait. I've lost track of who was here earlier. We're talking about food and oh gosh, all other thought has left my mind. 3 minutes. Woo! Oh, being here to make me feel at home, that's impressive. We're talking about food. What could be more homely than food? Delicious. Oh! Oh, chicken! Yes, that's what I was looking for. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, baby! Ooh. More King Bible. What does King Bible upgrade to? What do I need to upgrade King Bible, actually? What level am I at? I'm not a very high level. I'm offended she didn't, ow, know what a stripping waffle is. I don't leave the house much. Most of my cultural knowledge on other foods is if I make it myself. So, tell you what though, I do love, my family frequently makes buttermilk pancakes. That's the best kind of pancake there is. And it's yummy. Y'all eat your pizza, I eat it with a spoon. I eat it with my hands. I have a very specific way of eating it. I've mentioned this before. First you eat off the toppings, then the cheese, you lick off the sauce, you eat the bottom dry part of the crust, you eat the mushy part of the crust, you scoop out the fluffy inside of the crust, you eat that, and then finally you eat the crust end. That is how one eats a pizza. I'm trying to talk about pizza and not die. This is a combination of effort. Alright, I think now's a good time to start making my way downtown. Spellbinder? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to keep an eye out for Spellbinder. I don't think I've been given that option yet, unless I've been distracted by garlic. Okay, I really want to run into a magnet too. That would be most helpful. Oh gosh, these dragon things are so annoying. Can they stop spawning? I know the garlic stops them, but it's more stuff to look at on my screen. Oh gosh. There we go. Still not being given that option. Maybe I should get a candelabra, something more to boost my attack. I ate stuffed crust though? Oh gosh, then all the better for scooping the crust out. Unless you dip it in like marinara sauce. Also a great use for crust. Make them a breadstick. What are the chances of me finding a magnet, do you think? Just randomly stumbling upon one? Oh, gosh. Now that giant minotaur is not going down easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I kind of thought I could take those guys on. Oh no! Aw. Hydrate, that's a good idea. Ah. Okay, I think Poe is the key to success here. Just because I need the garlic, but... Permanent plus 30 area. Starts with temporary cooldown. I could go with Porta. I like the lightning. Because then I don't need the candelabra, I don't think. I also like Pascalina. Percent faster every... I don't know. Porta or Pascalina? What's his? Permanent plus 1 projectile, all weapons. Maybe we try Porta. Candle is on the map? Candle? Oh, you mean the candle that you have to break? I was trying to look for them, but I didn't see very many. Okay, and this is a situation where I think I wait because there's a temporary cooldown at the start. So I want to take advantage of that before collecting anything. So I walk around without collecting any experience, and then I use the magnet as a stratagem here. The item that increases your range? The candelabra? Leggy kitten, hello! Hi gamers, hello fellow gamer. Are you as well a gamer as well as us? Is on the map. Because, well, see if she has the automatic, increasing range, then I don't have to worry about getting a candelabra. Oh shoot, okay. Now is probably the time to start collecting experience. There we go. Magic wand. Give me garlic, give me garlic! That's not garlic, okay. And now is the time for the magnet. That's not garlic, but... Give me garlic! Give me garlic! I may even be a gamer. Some days of the week, oh my goodness. My goodness, an occasional dabble in gamery. Do you have the map unlocked yet? Which one? D map? Oh gosh, shoot. Don't know if I asked this, but how well can you dodge? Are you gonna throw something at me? Also, gosh, thanks for the head pat. I'm doing good, Blue Punk. Hello. Why the garlic glove? Because garlic's the best item in this game. My garlic breath makes all the monsters back up. I'm apparently not very good at dodging. I'm good at gaming though. Da, da, da. I want garlic. Ooh, chest. Chest. Give me garlic. Let's take this. Ah! I've been given my Bible. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the green arrow that's pointing downward. I have not been able to reach that yet. I'm trying to like level up enough to survive my journey down there. But it's a bit of a struggle, as you can see, because I need the garlic. I do need that. At least that is my belief. Dun, 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 dun. I suppose if I wanted to, I could probably just make like a build of, if I can manage it, I could have garlic, I could have laurel, and then I just like try to avoid as much damage instead of inflicting damage. Oh shoot, this is not good. This is bad. Oh, this is a bad. I'm in a bad spot. This is a not good. Okay, there we go. We almost believe in an item, even if it makes our breath stink. That's the power of garlic. Its stank is too much for these scaly boys. These lizard men and these merfolk. At least I think that's what the blue ones are. They look like merfolk to me. Oopsie. Alright, I don't think this run is lasting real long either. I don't have garlic. Actually, I have an idea. Wait, how do I leave? There, okay. So what if I... Okay, move speed to the max. I do that. We take Poe, and we just run. Garlic is insanely OP. Oh, garlic's the best. What's your name? Basiloth? Welcome! It's not Lizardman, not Lizardman. Ah, same difference. We're still using garlic breath? Of course! Absolutely. Alright. So... this is the part where we just... oh wait, I should have grabbed the... you know what, let's take the first wave. Take this. Get a King Bible. Delete these guys. Burnt the garlic, you should be fine. Yeah, I got movement speed up and I put some armor on too. Alright. Because I feel like we want to start running before the enemies get too tough or before some of the bigger waves come. So this should do okay. And I should just increase my defense and my movement ability as much as I can. Doop. Oh, and a magnet. Huh. It seems like there's a decent amount scattered on the map. Oh gosh, get away from me. Alright, so maybe this was the strategy. I kept thinking like, oh, I gotta power up to get down there, but the longer I wait, the worse the enemies get. I wonder what map it unlocks. Is it like a really cool map? I think I heard part of the lore of this was like, oh, we found a place that'll lead us to the vampires, which means I'll actually maybe run into a vampire eventually. It's such a long walk. It is. That's why I thought I had to level up first. It's so far away. Da-da-da. I kind of feel like I'm walking past the exact same scenarios because I keep running into the magnets that are like by those lockers every time, but okay, I think we're just about there. You'll see what the map is. Oh boy. Armor. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Oh, you know, the young kids just don't understand the importance of a nice long walk in the morning. Those youngins just don't appreciate it. Oh, here we come. Here it comes. Here it comes. Where is it? Oh, here we go. What the heck? Oh, it's like a map. Ah! Okay. Milky Way permanently enables the map in the pause menu. Alright, time to meet my death. Milky Way. Wait, pause menu map? What does that mean? Where you've walked past the same minecart 4 times. That's what it feels like. Uh-huh. There exists a place that don't exist. Come and relax and enjoy it. What the heck? Okay, how do I discover this one? I don't know. Let's go back to the dairy. When you pause, it shows a map now. Okay, so like that. What? Oh, that's incredibly useful. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. Okay, let's see what the wing is. What a nice little map. Okay, because yeah. So let's see how it works. Milky Way map. So wait, there's a question mark. I feel like I want to go to the question mark now. Because it's like I'm looking for the vampires. The wing is the wing, you've had it before? Yeah. Okay, so it's just like the item. Meow. I was assuming that middle one is me, right? That little rhombus. Time to explore the map. Just taking my evening stroll. Don't mind me. Question mark is most important? Okay. That's probably like the actual map, I'm assuming. Because I've gained a map, but I need to gain a new location, is what I was expecting. Oh god, how far away is it? We're going on another long walk, kids. Prepare your kneecaps. I won't spoil it, oh boy. I'm excited. How far do you think this game will go? Because it felt like it started out as like a small project and now it's become this big thing because it's so addicting. Ah, spooky ghosts. Okay, how far? Gosh darn it, okay. Because yeah, this game's like, I think it's still $3 on Steam, isn't it? For a game of, for one thing, great music, but also just highly addictive qualities. That's a good deal. Then again, I guess Stardew was the same when it started out. It had a lot of content for 15 bucks. And now it's like this whole explosion. Why does it smell like garlic? Because we're using Poe, who has garlic. Okay, oh gosh. Okay, I think it's one more down. Ow, shoot. Thought I could just plow through them. Cannot. Is it in here? Oh! Ah! Okay. I need to level up a little, I think. Perhaps. Maybe. Indie games are the best. I love indie games, especially because they usually use pixel graphics, which are my favorite. Alright, so I could just run through them maybe, but I don't know if that's the best strategy. I don't know, do you think I could run through them? They look pretty not runnable. Thoughts? Posture check? Oh yeah, I should. I'm hunching over. Oh wait, let me this thing. Use this thing. Come on, move! Minecart! Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I don't know if that made them budge or not. Oh gosh. Need to kill them all for it to unlock? Are you kidding me? Okay, so I do need to level up. Alright. Alright, come here, guys. Come here, fellas. Let's start leveling up. I think I'm in a bad position to try and level up, though. Alright, I might have to restart. Oh, wait. Oh! Lightning ring. There we go. The game's like, nah, no need. I got you, boo. Alright. Oh, I found chicken. Rune tracer. Easiest way is just to get a pentagram. Oh, that's true. Okay. So I guess let's try leveling up near them then. That is a good strategy. I suppose worst case, even if I get a pentagram out here, I just upgrade it again. Let's get a duplicator. Okay, there was a chest around here though. Oh yeah, okay. Gimme. Lightning. Okay. Fire wand. Okay. Whoop. Oh, this is not good. It's kind of an awkward place to try and level up, though. Oh, I like how these little golden things on the floor as well, like, they could be traps. They could really hurt you if you don't want a swarm of minotaurs chasing after you, or like a cloud of boogers. But if you want to level up, it can be good. Gear mode activated when you lost half your health. It's like, listen, that's when the try hard mode comes out. Duplicator. I like the duplicator. I have so many fireballs now. How tough do you think those guys are? They look pretty tough. I don't think I've killed one yet. To be fair, I'm kind of like running away from them, but still. Whoop. So, with Pentagram, how does it delete things? Is it delete things occasionally, or is it only when you upgrade it? So I'm a little confused on the process. Oh, look, they kind of moved out of the way. Okay, but they do have to all die in order to unlock that. I was really hoping I could just kind of run through them, like I did for the map. There is a timer? Okay. So as long as I can get the pentagram, then we should be square. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! I don't like these guys. I want them to go away. Chicken? Nope. Chicken? Nope. No chicken for me. If you upgrade it, just resets the timer? Oh, okay. Ah, I was kind of hoping I would get one there. Too much to ask for. Let's get a King Bible. Because I have all those duplicators now. Chicken? Chicken! Yeah! Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oopsie. Do, 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 do. Oh gosh, it's starting. I'm looking at the screen and my eyes are just glazing over, just like, oh, that's a lot of motion. I should just stop focusing on what I'm doing, which is the worst thing that could happen to you in this game. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dearie, oh dear, oh excuse me, oh pardon me, coming through. Don't mind me. Okay. Spinach. Ba-na-na-na. There, just launch the minecart often. Ooh, we're getting some of them. Okay, gosh darn it, there's a chest that's not where you want that to be. It's actually a proper troublesome location. There we go. Okay. Gimme. Ooh! Not bad. Good combo. So in the next map, do we actually get to face a vampire? Because I don't think we've encountered a vampire yet, from what I can tell. Let's go with the crown. What do I need to upgrade the garlic again? I already forgot. It's something. Something of which I cannot remember. Oops, oops. Ooh, the chest. Gimme. Thank you. But the point was that you are the vampire? No, I'm a vampire survivor. That's why I'm using garlic. Minecarts do good damage. Oh, yeah. Ooh, 69! That's a good omen. Oh, what was it for the garlic? It was a thing. Ow, my face! Ah, burger! What a waste of a burger! Game called Vampire Survivors. There aren't a lot of vampires. Maybe these are the vampires' minions. Vampires are so tough, they get their minions to do their dirty work. Oh, what do I need for the garlic? It was on the tip of my tongue. But then I ate garlic and now I can't remember. It's a thing. There we go. Oh, I was wondering how I was setting that one off before. It's my stuff hitting it. I guess I'm just used to running into it with my garlic, so I thought, oh, that's how it did it. Oh, lightning! Oh yeah, I have the duplicator, so like lightning is a ton, right? Bro, I got like a million lightnings. I've gone into oh! Hyper focus mode. Chicken, please. Chicken, please. Chicken, please. Okay, this is fine. We're okay. Or say so. VTuber 69 makes you really excited. That's because when I was younger, I didn't get it, and the phase like passed. But then I learned, and I'm like, oh. I still don't quite... If I'm being honest, the reasoning behind it doesn't really make me laugh. It's just, I like meme numbers. For the longest time in my friend group, 42 was the cool number. Because it was the answer to the universe. So... I like meme numbers. Chicken! Meme number funny. Garlic caused memory loss. It was on the tip of my tongue. That's what happened. And then I ate garlic, and then garlic covered up the knowledge. Oopsie. Oopsie, 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 oopsie. Excuse me. Imagine garlic. Oh, was it empty tome? No. What do I need to upgrade the garlic? I can't remember. Do I already have it? It's not the attract orb, right? 619 was our number. Oh shoot, what was it? Is it the tome? I actually can't remember. I think it was. It was Rey Mysterio's signature move, 619. Rey Mysterio, is that a magician? I kind of want Bracer, but I'm trying. What upgrades the garlic? I actually can't remember. I think I'll just get a Bracer for now. Oh, the heart. That's right. I knew I had it in my brain. It was just gone, which is not a super uncommon occurrence with me, if I'm being honest. Oh! I was trying to set off the minecart. I also would like to not die, though. For some reason, swarms of minotaurs keep coming after me. Pumarola the heart, yeah. Because you need your heart to measure garlic. That's right, that's how I remembered it before. Okay. Just gotta keep that in mind. That is not a passable... Oh, those are not passable objects. That's, I'm being silly. Oh! A wrestler? Oh! But Mysterio made me think magician! That's a fair thought process, is it not? Oh gosh, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Please, no! I'm so close! No! Okay. Let's reset our power-ups. Okay, gosh darn it. Couple of these, couple of these. Couple of these. And some might. That looks good. Okay. I think our ticket to this is Poe. I have no words. Pain. Pain's the only word that comes to mind for me. But I know where it is now. I think I do need to level up a little bit before running over there right away. Let's do lightning. Trying to figure out how a magician had a signature move number. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was trick number 619. That's not strange. His last name's Mysterio. Level up a bit unless you get Penta, then just rush over there. Yeah, because see, this is my strategy with Poe. I've set down my controller. I'm just gonna drink some water while he takes care of this for me. Okay. Let's do Candelabra. I wasn't at you. It. I just. I'm so used to being bullied. It's my natural reflex. Let's go with the crown. I feel like I'm not getting a great selection of items so far. Oh, that's right, Mr. Salamander. Oh shoot. Used to be people disagreeing. You've done serious damage. You have done this to me. Oh, pentagram. All right. Ooh, oh, it left everything behind. Lucky. Oh, another one. Ah, no, it took my XP away. Okay. Well, we have it now, so let's just head down there. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's way over there. By the time I get there, it'll probably be about ready to go off. Should be easy now. Yeah. Thank you for Dutch General for the top tier strat. Okay, how far? Oh gosh. God, so far away. Fortunately, old man Poe enjoys his walks. Just don't die. Well, I mean, the pentagram should go off occasionally, right? Sometimes. Ooh. Duplicator, that's good. Okay, almost. That's not what you want. When okay. I was gonna go for the candle like a chicken. Ah! Okay, the pentagram is kind of messing me up sometimes, on occasion. Okay. Chicken, please. Oh, he's still alive. By the power of plot armor. I can't find a candle. Okay, we're close. I think there's candles around it at least. GG love out. Shut your face. Okay. Give me candle. Give me chicken. Please, chicken. Why am I running into absolutely no candles? This is rigged. Where? Okay, there's one. Chicken, please! No, I get a coin! Oh, okay. Well, there's one. More garlic, that helps, right? I know there's some in there, but I'm kind of scared to go in there right now with this. Where? I can't find any! Ah! Ah! Okay. This is fine. What? Oh, oh, oh. Chicken, 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 Clover! That's a salad! I need meat! Oh, 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 oh. Ah, coin! This is the longest, most painful death I've ever experienced. Oh, oh. Oh, I was gonna die! The pentagram keeps taking them away! Okay, where... I'm walking farther. I should just probably walk towards... The pentagram seems to be activating a lot anyway. Oh! Gimme, 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 gimme. Meat! Meat! Coin! Woo! Alright. Gimme. Chicken! Baby! Okay. Oh wait, where is it? Is it up here? What? Where is it? Where is it? What? Down? Probably down. Underneath. Oh, okay. The map's a little not specific, and I am already struggling with a map, so. Okay, excuse me, guys. Excuse me, fellas. I know there's more candles in here that I could. Oh! Oh! No! No! Oh! Almost! Oh! Ah! Ah! Pentagram, please! Ah! All right. Anyway, let's try that again. Second time's a charm, right? All right. Let's level up here a bit. Da-da-da. Oh my gosh. I like the lightning. Da-da-da. Oh, okay. I think the game is just. Oh man, I didn't grab that thing. Okay, well, anyway. Time to yeet. Oh, if I wanted to, I could probably activate one of these. Well, that's not a ton of experience, though. I was hoping for, like, a swarm of ghosts or something. That could be a strategy, though. That took so long. Bruh, I was hanging on by... Not even a thread. Fumes, at most. The essence of thread. Okay. What happens if I get in front of a minecart and run myself over? Would it kill me? Can those damage you? Oop. Excuse me. Let's activate. Oh, didn't activate. Okay. No? Okay. Excellent. Because knowing me, that would be a way I would die. Oh gosh. That didn't really... I need something I can like instantly kill like that. Like these things. These fellas right here. These ghosty boys. They have trouble with flavor. Ooh. A little duplicator. More lightning. Hang on by the thought of somebody else making a thread. That's accurate. Yeah, what do they say, like, LaCroix flavors the soda, seltzer, whatever it is, the way that they give it flavor is they think about a lemon near it, and that's how you give it flavor. Very similar thought process. Okay, so it's around here. Da, 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 da. Oh, right down here. Okay, and the duplicator should, or not duplicator, pentagram should be ready to go off soon-ish. There we go. Oh gosh, this is a bit of a mess I've gotten myself into, though. Gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. So the duplicator, I keep calling it. Okay, the pentagram does have its good purposes, though. I've only found one, and it's this one, but still. Thinking about a lemon while staring at the soda. Well, not staring, just thinking about it near it. If you're staring at it, it might be too strong. Can it go off sometime soon, please? Maybe. Gosh darn it. I require chicken. Chicken would be excellent at the. Oh, okay, it took care of some of them. I'm still in a spot of trouble, just a little bit. Oh, delete the candle over here. Oh wait, no, it didn't. There they are. Okay, one of these has to be chicken. That's not. Nope. Nope. There we go. Oh, okay. Woo! Okay. This is fine. This is going swimmingly. Okay. Maybe I can get it around over here? Not quite. Gosh, I just need to, like, survive in this room for some amount of time. But Sunny D was made by a dude who had never tasted an orange but had someone explaining it to him in Latin. Is that... I like to believe that's a true story because it's very accurate. Overpowered when upgraded, it's just a headache to get there. Yeah. I've heard that it's very good if you put in the work. But I'm not the most patient person, so... Okay, let's set off this too. Oh gosh darn it. Oh! Okay. Chicken! Please. Aw. No chicken for me. Gosh darn it. It takes so long to delete those things with the garlic. Ah! 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 Now! Okay. Cooldown reduces by 10 seconds. What is the cooldown on that thing? What? What? Oh. Interesting. Would summon and more demons not just delete them? Well, yeah. One would imagine that pentagrams would not hurt a demon, but... Sure, but it's pretty long at the start. I wish I had like a countdown for knowing when things would go off, particularly the pentagram. Okay, so I think since I walked away, those... Oh gosh. Candles respawn? Oh, they do. Perfect. Okay. Give me chicken. Yeah! Chicken! Okay. Oh, shoot. That's right. You're strong. Forgot about that. Come on, set off the minecart! Oh, okay. This is fine. I don't want to go away, though, because it's gonna happen as soon as I walk over here. Oh, chicken. Go! Ha! Ho! Wow! Ting ting! Oh, bing bang! Okay, set off this one. Set off this one. Set off this one! Please! Duplicator. Let's have more lightning. There. Okay. That took care of a good amount of them. That was just... Maybe I can take care of the rest with garlic. I just... Hey, fellas. How's it going? How goes it? Oh, okay. Maybe also don't walk into enemies. Also a valid strategy. Honestly, the lightning, I think, does more damage than the garlic. Oh, I got stuck on a box. Okay. Oh gosh, the salamanders. No, this isn't fine, but you are. It. Ha. Ha. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Set it off. Yeah. Woo. More damage. Oh gosh, I'm not even at level 10. I didn't notice how low level I was until this moment. Cause I'm just banking on the pentagram. Oh, oh no. Is this it? Is this the end? Okay. Yep, that's enemy attack seems to be common. It's so hard to see! Tome also reduces cooldown. That is true. Okay, this time! We'll get it this time! Also, Shiro... Shiro, hello, welcome! Thank you. Hello. Oh, I don't think I thanked Leggy Kitten for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the chaos. Okay. Let's take this start off with. I kind of hate that it keeps giving me that right away, because then my instinct is just, alright, let's run over there and do it. But it keeps giving it to me, so... I just need to be quick about getting over there. No dilly-dallying. I'm kind of annoyed at how close I was last time. Because now that I reflect on it, there were only like 4 of them left. Ah, Axel, thank you for the head pad. Hello. Hi, hi. Welcome to my pain, my suffering, but also my form of entertainment. Grab Bible if you can. It's best combo with garlic. I have been trying to grab that. The problem is okay, I think this is my last time I'm gonna be banking on the pentagram alone. Next time I'll probably make it like a proper build and then head over there, and then I'll just take the pentagram if I'm offered. Cause yeah. So I can time it right, and if I can get all like most of those knights with just the pentagram, that's a solid strategy right there. What? Ah, that's a lot of, that's a Japanese name. Hi, that's... Is it Yaru? Some kanji? Garo. Is it Yaru? I think it's Yaru. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Let's do this one. Oh. I probably should have been timing that to figure out how long it takes to go off. Actually, you know what? Google, can you answer me a question? Vampire Survivor pentagram levels? Oh, and Snoots! Hello, welcome! Thank you for the follow! Okay, okay, levels and max. Okay, pentagram cooldown. Open your overlay and go for Steam guides? I struggle with that. I can never get the Steam overlay to work really well. Oh, cooldown is 90 seconds. Fantastic. Okay. So we're at So at about 3 minutes, it should go off again. Oh shoot. Google from the map is, yeah, the map has a lot of stuff. Google Senpai is every gamer's best friend, absolutely. I can't tell you the number of things I had to Google to get through Monster Hunter. Then again, I think that's pretty common. That is if you don't grab a Penta or a Tome. I don't have either, so. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting those. Let's get a crown. So I just have to come back here at around the 3-minute mark. Because I'm 92nd. Why in 3 minutes? Because, see the timer up there? It was at about around 1:30 when it went off. So I just added 1:30 to that, because that's 90 seconds. So I'm using the timer up top to my advantage instead of setting an actual timer. Ooh, ghosties. Okay, so it should happen anytime now. Oh, that would be a great time if it could happen. There we go. Okay, that got rid of most of them. So the next one will be at 4.5 minutes. Ah! Okay. Duplicator, I like that. I like the duplicator. Help. Ah. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Hi, Risa. Oh. 90 seconds equal to 3 minutes. I was gonna lose more fate. No, I'm using my big brain to do big plays. Okay. Look, no hope. Look, Ma, I got no hope. Oh, oh. Gimme. Ooh. I got goosebumps. Thank you, Poe, Ratcho. But the vampire, what? Ah! Bruh! First it's the princess and now it's the vampire. What? Who the hecky are you? What is... Popia Pesarina? So instead of a vampire, I think I gained a princess. How do you... Popia... Pecorina? Oh, maybe it's Pecorina. Popia Pecorina. Oh gosh. Okay, so I unlocked a new character. One of the best survivors. Ooh. Okay, so... You know what? Death can have me. I wanna see the new character. What is her ability? Oh, I gotta buy her! Oh, she's expensive. Okay, so let's... Okay, that should be enough. Gains +1 duration every level? What's duration? Also, what the heck is her item? She got paper. Let's try her out. Oh, the music changed. Woo! She's sparkly! Oh gosh. Duration is how long something stays? Like a Bible? Oh, nifty. Look at I like the way she walks. She's, oh, look at her hips. Bro, she's swaying. Bro, I can sway like that. Look at those hips. Okay, oh gosh, that made me dizzy. Santa water? Okay, now we're just going with the good build. So, ow! Me! Why the bonk? No need for bonk. So she's like a sorcerer, maybe? A sorceress? And she has magic sparkle power. Swing to the music. Oh yeah. I like how it changed the music too. Let's go with Rune Tracer. Because the rune will bounce around longer with her ability. Or eventually, it should. It's kind of hard to target this because it's up and down. I guess it's still better than like those ones that are like, oh, and it moves with you. So I can like car wash things. Oh dear. Sparkle power is really strong. It seems pretty good. And it activates really rapidly. I'm here for it. Maybe she'll walk straight when you give her a bonk. No, look at her hips. She's swaying to the music. I don't love these options. Maybe I'll go with Clover. I don't usually pick Clover, but I like having a fourth option sometimes. I know that the luckier you are, the more likely you're to be given a fourth option. Can you upgrade the Sparkle Power then? Because it seems like Sparkle Power is unique to her. And I was able to upgrade the minecart, so... Let's see how it does against the salamanders. Ooh, it eviscerated that one. Whoa! You can? Okay, excellent. Does it like get more sparkly as you upgrade it? Okay, there's also nothing else to discover on this map, from what I can see. Ooh, Spellbinder. What did I need for Spellbinder again? That upgrades something. I think... Was that the pentagram? It gets wider and does more damage? Ooh. Here, let's go with Clover again. It was a pretty solid base with the sparkles. I also like how, since I like max out movement speed and the power-ups, she's so quick. It's hard to get it where I want to aim it. You're right there. Yeah, 2 hits from this thing and those green guys are done. Okay. I think we left a lot of XP everywhere, so I'd like to... Oh, I'd like to grab that. Or, if possible, or magnet. Whatever the heck it's called. Anyway. I don't think it's the pentagram. It upgrades something. Song of Mana. Whoa! Bruh, a pillar of sparkle! Oh, it's so pretty! If you replace the blue and the sparkle with purple, it's my colors. You got pink, you got some yellow, like my hair. I don't want pentagram. And that's level 2. Ooh. Maybe we'll cover the screen max. I hope. Let's see. Okay, so this is level 3. I don't know what level 3 did. Maybe it just did more damage. I didn't check. I just wanted more sparkle. It's like when you're decorating something and you have those glitter pens and your mom's like, okay, so the paper is saturated with glue now. I think that's enough glitter. And it's just like, nope, not enough. Level 3 is CDR. Oh, cooldown reduction? Let's go with spinach. Make it do more damage. Let's see how long it takes to take down the sparkly boy. Hopefully it starts shooting out sideways at some point too. Yip-a-doop-a-doop-doop. I would like to upgrade my sparkles again, please. What's that? Oh, what is that sound? It's not a harmonica. What's the thing that you squish it together and it's like French? I think. What am I thinking of? What's that instrument that's playing? Pick up the chest. I know, I'm going for it. Where is it? There it is. Give me mana or not. Accordion, thank you, yes. Is that what I'm hearing? Well, now I'm hearing a stringed instrument. Baguette. Can one play the baguette? Accordion, yes, that's it. Thank you. I think that's what I'm hearing. Didn't even know it was French. Is it not? I think of a beret whenever I think of it, so I thought it was French. Because, you know, you go on the streets of Paris and you hear the... I'm French, but not a fan of instrument. Bass, damn, ooh. Well, like, I'm thinking, like, Paris French. Like, I'm thinking... Because when I think of an accordion, I think of somebody wearing black pants, a white and black stripe, kind of like a mime, but, you know, they got the red scarf around their neck and they're playing the accordion like... Also, Rigetsu, thank you for saying accordion first. Tor, you're at the French. I don't know, aren't berets French? Are they not? I thought they were. Accordion more of an Eastern European thing? I'm thinking of like, you know, da 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 da. Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking Italian. I might be thinking Italian. There's a chance? Mayhaps. I think beret is French, but I think I might be thinking Italian. There are many languages. It's Europe. It's over there somewhere, vibing out, you know, with their squishy pianos. Oh but man, this music is... Oh, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Professor Layton music, because that's very European-inspired music. Made me think of funny countryside Gramps with a funny hat. I guess kinda. All depends. Oh gosh, on what type of music they're playing. Oh gosh. Okay, I got distracted, but we're somehow out here living. We're out here living our best sparkly life. Whoopsie. Man, could you imagine this with garlic? Do you think maybe they don't give her garlic? She's a princess and she's supposed to have, like, pretty breath? Oh gosh. Look at her sway. So cute. Spinach. Every growing princess needs to eat her greens. Yep. Anyone remember those games? Oh gosh, like those Disney games? Or not Disney, Barbie games. Where it's like, hi, I'm Barbie, and I need your help taming this wild pony. Or, I'm Barbie, and it's almost my wedding day, but I need your help getting the decorations ready. I'm kind of imagining that voice from her. Oh no, not those. Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, bro, the nostalgia hit. I was so upset. My mom got rid of like all of our CD-ROM games, and one of them was like Barbie getting ready for her wedding day or whatever. I played that one so much. I found an electronic copy online. I have yet to try and play it, but I was so upset. She's like, oh, I donated all those games because you don't play them. I'm like, that's because you got rid of the computer that can play CD-ROM games. I was gonna find like something to play it, but no. She kept our putt-putt games though, so at least there's that. But my Jumpstart games, my Barbie games, all gone. I'm Barbie, and I need your help deciphering your mom's credit card. That is the modern day pay-to-play Barbie games you're talking about. Oh, that's right, Barbie's a VTuber too, isn't she? She has a YouTube channel, and I think it works very similar. I think we still have a Barbie game lying around. The question is, do you have a computer that can play it? Because you need, like, even if you have a laptop with a CD drive or like a CD inserter in it, it's like the technology can't play them anymore, and I'm upset. No, Upsetty. You do have some that can play it? I'm so jealous. We had this super old computer that played them great, and it's like, well, time to get rid of this hunk of junk. I'm like, no, it still works! But nope, it was gone. Before my very eyes. Ow. And look at these sparkles. Oop, chicken! Ah! Dun, dun, dun. I also like how, I kind of noticed this, but her dress is like rainbow-esque. Maybe it's like a satin that has rainbows? What's this, a childhood? Never had one. Then there's Brandon over there, sad with their... Listen, I'm sorry your mom never bought you Barbie games. There's an alternate way to play them. Wink, wink, nudge. I know, I found them online. If I could buy a physical copy and play it legally, I would 100%. But since I can't, emulators are the way to go. Oh my gosh. I love how much detail they put into how the sparkles move. Somebody had a field day making that. Oh gosh. Ooh, 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 step, get him. I was trying to trap him against the wall. They're escaping! The stampede! Oh gosh, I should not have ran in front of them. I need chicken. Chicken blaze. Oh, there's a chest over there. I have to keep pausing because I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself if I am trying to read chat and do this. Legality is just a suggestion so long as you don't get caught. This isn't even an exclusive weapon? Wait, so now that I have her, could I like have Poe doing this? Or, oh gosh. Like, is it available for all the characters? Because I'd like to see Poe with his garlic and sparkles going at the same time. Okay, no chicken there. Could really use some chicken. Yes! I bet Poe would love some added sparkle. And I would like some chicken. Tract orb. Let's go with the tract orb. So I imagine I have to survive here to a certain point in time in order to unlock the next level then? Because I thought the arrow was going to take me to the next map. But you know what? In a way it is, because it has given me Sparkle Lady. I need chicken. Oh, that's right. Oh, I thought that was a magnet. No, that's just an attract orb. Ah! Da, 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 da. Okay, chicken please. Chicken! Yeah! Oop. I almost ran into him. My eyes are failing me. Ha ha ha. Oh, another chest. Where? Ooh, oh, did I defeat the big guy already? You need to survive for 15 minutes to unlock this weapon on everyone? Oh, okay. Well, we're almost there. Good to know. I'd like to learn how to, like, make it to the quote-unquote end of a level, which is, like, the Grim Reaper part. Oh, gosh. Because I was so close that one time. I was, like, at 29 minutes, 11 seconds on the library. Yay, spinach. So I don't think this game will ever get quite the fame that Stardew did, just because Stardew was like a you know, cute, happy farming sim that everyone could kind of get into, even if they didn't play games a lot. But I feel like it has a similar vibe. You know, cooldown increased, effect lasts longer. Okay. On the Sage Garlic Bible Axe Sonata Water combo? Or Santa Water Sonata. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Anthony. Ah. So what do I have now? I got the Bible, the Santa Water. I don't have the axe. I don't tend to grab the axe anymore just because it's kind of It's kind of awkward to wield. But I do hear that the axe is still really good. This is not good. This is actually bad. I'm in a... Oh no. Let's give that another try. It's not over till it's over, right? Axe is a long-term item. So it's like it's good for the long game. So see what happened there is I got stuck against a building and then the skeleton wave started, which is difficult to deal with. Ow. Garlic! Yeah, baby! Bro, I'm invincible. This is not a great amount of items. Because I don't know, what do you guys think of the Peachone? I literally don't know what to call it. Peach one? Peachone? It's from what I've seen. I don't really want the pentagram because then that'd be like a long game item. Peachone is funny, but not very powerful. Yeah, I almost feel like Laurel is the best way to go here. You need to evolve it to really get much use of it, and it's great if you put in the time. You know what? I haven't seen what it evolves into. Maybe that'd be interesting. Let's try that. I also feel like we got kind of like a Disney princess vibe going on here. So, you know, animals are supposed to be my friends or something. J-Rods, hi! Did you just get possessed by Satan? Or did your keyboard just have a stroke? Do you even have the bird's evil twin? The what? I haven't evolved a lot of stuff. I think the evolution of items is one of the newer updates, and I haven't played this recently enough to really be familiar with all of them. Do you have the ebony wing to evolve it? The what? I don't think so. I don't know what that is. How do you get that? Yes, that. J-Rod, you have now evolved to a point where I can't read what you're saying. I think, yes, I'm Satan. I have wings. Let's take the axe this time. Let's practice using it effectively. Okay, no then. Oh no. Oopsie. Getting the... Oh, okay, so I have to level up it anyway. So this will be a good time to do that. Yeah, I think in waves the Peach is a little more useful, but it's kind of attacking randomly right now is the problem. I think they're admitting they're Santa. J-Rods? Alright, so if you're Santa, I need to ask you a question. One Christmas, my brother asked for an Xbox 360, and I asked for a Wii. We got an Xbox 360. Why didn't we get a Wii, Santa? You're gonna answer for your crimes against me and Nintendo. Or it does what it wants, doesn't take orders from anyone. You know what? Fair, I can respect that. Xbox better than Wii probably. But I couldn't play it because my brother just kept playing Battlefield. I wanted the Wii so I could play together with my brother. Then your parents failed you, my child. At the very least, we did get Rock Band, but then I got yelled at for playing so loud on the drums that you couldn't hear the music over me smacking them. Xbox better than Wii? It's only better if you want to play alone, and you don't want to play with your little sister, I guess. Then I guess it's fine. Ooh, garlic. Although my brother did play Lego Indiana Jones with me, so I guess that was okay. You know what? Xbox did have Skate 3, so... But there's not enough multiplayer games! I wanted to play games with my big brother. And by that point, he wouldn't play Pokemon with me anymore. Okay, I don't think I took the magnet yet. That's down here somewhere, right? Where is it? Okay, I've lost track of the magnet. Oops. Excuse me. Rune Tracer. Oh, Tori was left behind. Yeah. Grow up! Rude? How divinely rude? What? Oh, pack-ups! Spooky noise? Ah! Spooky! Thank you for the 2 months! See, you said spooky noise, but then a flaffy noise played, and it just brought me joy, so unfortunately your spooky noise failed you. Oh, I'm so excited to see everybody getting some new flower colors. Because we're approaching 6 months for some people, which I forget what color that is. But... And then we have 2 months, so you're getting the blue. Divinely rude. You're right. That wasn't a compliment! It seems like you're taking that differently than I had hoped. Flower? Yeah! Because look, Pack-Ups has a blue flower now instead of a purple one. It's a color change in flower. It's like a... Oh, you know what would be cool? Imagine my flower, but a mood bracelet. Or like a mood necklace? Maybe a mood ring. I always wore mood necklaces, because I find rings kind of uncomfortable. Oh, that'd be so cute. 6 months is a weird color. Orange? Is it orange? Oh, that would be a fun color though, because we're getting close to summer. It'd be like summery for a while. And then I think we'll start getting those white flowers just before it starts getting cold again. I have a little sparkle star. Oh, that's right, they start sparkling too. I forgot about that. I've not really been paying attention to what I've been doing in the game. I've just been talking about flowers. You're calling me divine as I naturally am. No! That's not what I meant. Oh, chicken! You know what? I'll take it. Oh, another chicken. I could have sworn I left a magnet around here somewhere. I'm sorry I step on one of these. I wonder what'll come. Oh, a bunch of those guys. I can't really delete them in one hit, though. Chicken? Boop, 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 boop. Coin? I'm concerned because I'm starting to like fall into the relaxed part of playing this game. I'm just kind of like vibing out, but we're only at 6 minutes. Ooh. Aw. Ah! I upgraded my bird. Ooh! More song. Yes! More sparkles! Yeah, it just looks right for a bird to be following her around for some reason. I'm colorblind? Oh, welcome! That is a very colorful emote you've used if you are colorblind. Whee! Woo! Man, look at this damage. So satisfying. Oh! Ah, just one thing. Eh, it's an axe. I kind of got a weird build going on right now. Let's keep leveling up the peach. I don't think we're gonna clear much this this run, but at the very least we can upgrade the bird. Okay, what does this do? Ah, man. Oh, that I've done this at a bad time to be doing this. Oh no. That's not what you want. Anyways, see you around, fellas. I need to find some chicken. Can't find any chicken. That controller seems so off. Hmm? Simply... How do you say your name? Simply Kinnan? Hello! What do you mean? I always mash buttons uncontrollably on my controller. That's the strategy, right? Needs built anyway, just take whatever you want. I take the pretty things, the pretty sparkly ones. Oop. Oh shoot, I ran into you. Ah, it's not chicken! Doop. Oh my goodness. Ah, the Power Rangers are coming. Only in fighting games? Nah, it's my strategy in Monster Hunter too. And kind of Dark Souls, if I'm being honest. Most games I play, if I have a controller, button mashing's the way to go. Da -da, da -da -da. Oh, now I'm getting sleepy. It's so relaxing. Oh gosh, I run into a horde of skeletons. Man, if only there was some chicken lying around on the floor. That would be nifty. Ooh. Gimme. Ah! Just you can just one thing. This is not a lucky run for me. Not impressive items. Not impressive at all. But oh, I thought I saw chicken up there. Ooh. Can I take out the Minotaurs, or at least some of them? If I keep following them? Oh man, I can never do enough damage to these guys to like get rid of them. Gosh, and then they just disappear. Rude. After all that effort I put into trying to kill you. So those I'm assuming are just to kill you. Would you even want chicken you found on the ground in a dairy plant? Yeah. If it's specialty floor crafted chicken. I think in this game they literally call it floor chicken, so that's the way it was meant to be eaten. How many times you kept hitting things without even attempting to dodge? Like I said, the longer you look at this game, the more it just becomes a blob of moving pixels, and the less I can differentiate what is me and what is anything else. I can't find any chicken! I'd really like to find a magnet too, because I think there's a lot of stuff I'm leaving behind on the floor in search of chicken. Better than chicken in the middle of a forest. Gosh. People calling chicken grounded chicken? I mean, are they always on the ground? Hey, you want to know what you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Bunch. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. I still can't find any chicken. Ah! Gosh. Don't boo me! It's a good one! Oh man. Alright, I think I need a better build. Ah, no! Corny. Well, yeah, that's the point. Don't unfollow now! I can change. I can come up with better puns. Do you know where you can find a dog with no legs? Probably on the ground. Ow! Right where you left. That's a good one. I like that one. Watch this force more. Just imagine the smell of something sitting in milk for who knows how long. I haven't found any milk in this place. I'm convinced that there's no dairy here at all. Nothing here convinces me that this is a dairy in any way, shape, or form. Wait, is this milk? Maybe I just can't step in it. I mean, that makes sense, but why can they step in it? Been the same pun you sell for the 5 months. Well, usually I'm not coming up with the good puns. I'm appreciating them. I'm not usually punny enough to think of them. Let's do a Spellbinder. They're just built different. They do look like mermen. That's what I interpreted them as, at least. Or merfolk. And those are salamander boys. Do each of these creatures have names? Like, did the creators come up with something for each of them? Or are they just whatever you wish them to be? Cause see, yeah, they're walking over it, but I can't. I wonder if they'll ever add lore to this game. The one you killed is Eduardo. I got myself a Tesla? A Duke? While you were away, I got myself a Tesla. I was surprised it didn't have that classic new car smell. Had more of a Elon Musk. I like that. That's pretty good. One coming from the right is Layla. Have names, but no one calls them by the names anyway. Milk elementals? Is that actually what they're called? I think they prefer to be called merfolk at that point. There's no way they're called milk elementals. Oh wait, the white things. Oh, I thought those were ghosties. Oh, gross. Are they like curdled milk? Ew. Ew. I thought they were ghosts. Oh gosh, that's a whole different view I have on them now, knowing they're like a liquid. Ugh. Oh gosh. I'm in a bad spot. Ah. Okay. Oh, there's a chest over there. Okay, I'm gonna take the long way around so I don't die. I also think it's a good time to maybe grab that, the magnets before I forget where it is again. The stench, just imagine it. Oh, I don't want to. I really don't want to. Alright, I forgot. Oh, there's a magnet. I was gonna say I forgot where it is already. Somehow. Shoot. Let's take an axe. Gosh. There we go. I'm trying to... Excuse me! Ow. Alright. Woo! There we go. Chicken? What the? What? 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 Were you testing out Daydream Bot? Ah! Ursula, thanks for the follow! Monkey? Yeah, Zin is our resident monkey. Don't mind it. Okay. Cause I know that, yeah, there's an automatic tip command from Stream Elements, but I still have the donate one there, too. Getting in the commands for the week. Ooh, chicken. Oh, I don't need it. Wow, I'm not actually hurting that bad yet. Keyword yet. Whee! Why am I getting sleepy? I should not be getting sleepy. I slept plenty last night. Why is this game so soothing? I don't understand it. I'm being attacked by monsters. You can get garlic and Bible going. This run should be winnable? I hope I get garlic. Garlic and Bible. Okay, I'll keep upgrading axe for now. Because sometimes it just does not want to give me garlic. At the very least, if I can last 15 minutes and give Poe the potential to get this aura thing going on, that would also be really nice. Those, ow, ow. Milk elements making you sleepy. Ugh, no, they're like curdled though. I also don't like milk. I cannot drink plain milk. It makes me gag. I do, however, like it in cooking. That's about the only use I have for milk. And making pudding. Oh, and making like mac and cheese and stuff. Great uses for milk. More axe. I keep yawning. Why? I'm not tired. I have more games I want to play after stream. Ooh. That's okay. How many vampires does this game even have? I have yet to find a vampire. So far, none. Not a one. Maybe in the next level, maybe in the next update, we'll get a vampire. This week catching up to you? Maybe. I was so sore after Tuesday in VR when I was doing squats. My legs were burning for a couple days there. I think they're better now, but I should probably like exercise more often, eh? That might be a valid idea. Sand water. Game has vampires, maybe you just haven't seen them yet. No! I went to a coffin, I tried to find a vampire, and I found this lady! Dun, 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 dun. Almost stood on that switch there, did you see? Ah, hold on. Axel! Thank you so much for the sub! Welcome to the Dream Mates! Enjoy your cute little flower! And all the pretty emotes! Ow. Have the gym membership for a reason. See, that's why I didn't even bother getting a gym membership, because I know I'm not gonna go. Usually the best way for me to get exercise is I go to my neighbor's house, like, hey, can I walk your dog? Their dog is like, 60 pounds and still a puppy, so that's a great source of exercise for me. Maybe you are the vampire? That's why your objective is to survive? I don't think so, because I'm eating garlic, and that's, I think, to get rid of the vampires. The vampires are the ones we met along the way. Well, they were not very memorable vampires, because I don't remember them. Why am I... the more I think about how I'm not tired and I shouldn't be yawning, I keep yawning. I wonder if maybe it's because the game I've been playing recently is a visual novel, so I've just been, like, reading a lot lately. And usually, I read before I go to bed. So maybe reading visual novels first thing in the morning is not a good idea, now that I consider it. Oh. Axel! Thank you! Oh, with the 5 gifted subs! To J-Rod, C3 Wolf Gaming, Electrocam, and Gashta! Thank you so much, Axel! Everyone enjoy your new emotes, and be sure to thank Axel! Thank you, thank you! We have so many Dreammates now. The army is almost ready. It's nearly time. But then again, I don't know what our Dreammates' goal is. Thank you! Oh, and thanks for the head pat. There, that, you know what? You know what? Let's, hold on. Alright. Big stretch. I'm gonna be conscious, awake, and capable for the rest of stream. There we go. I got a crack on my back. That means I'm awake. World domination. But I don't know what to do once we dominate the world. We ban pants. That's it. I got it. Or we make kneeless pants. That could be one of our goals. Let's make a list of goals. Okay, what? What do you mean, what? Listen, nobody has to show their knees if they don't want to, but we shouldn't have garments that forbid knee showage. Never mind, I'm out. No! No! You wanna ban pants? I want to see knees! Knees shouldn't be hidden. Here, let me give you an example, alright? See, these are my knees. You wouldn't hide these, would you? They look great. Look they look soft, exfoliated, gorgeous. The detail is immaculate. We don't want to hide that. No, stop! You're touching my. I hate it. Okay. Anyway, thank you for the head pat. That's totally what you meant to do, right? Guess what? I'm cold. Then get a blanket. The problem is suffocating your knees. Free the knee. Axel gets it. That's what we like to see. That right there is a primed remate. So was there a way to get rid of that Grim Reaper thing, by the way? I don't think I've ever killed him. I think he just kind of vibes, and then at some point he disappears. I don't know if I heard him. That wouldn't have happened if you wore pants. No! The knees must be freed. This is why I like VR streams sometimes, because then you guys can't pat my knees. There is no pat option. Well, the problem is not so much that you're patting my knees, but more that you're it's like you're petting my thigh, and it looks so weird. You can kill him? Can't. Okay. Oh gosh. He just kind of follows me. Is he a stalker? Should I be concerned? Oh, we'll find a way. Minotaurs! Oh gosh, it's chaos. Absolute chaos. Okay, I want to kill that big guy. That big fella. Those two shiny boys. Oh, Stampede. Okay, oh, there's a lot of stampedes happening for some reason. Okay, so there's another shiny boy. I wonder how much health all these things have. Stop showing the needs that I can stop using my points for thigh fat. You can kill Red Death, but not green. Oh. I'm gonna have a knee cam at some point. A knee cam so people can admire my knees without the risk of them being pet. Alright, it's gonna happen someday. We'll get there. Ooh, chicken. Ooh, something dropped a chest. Did I get rid of the shiny boys? Oh gosh, okay, we're entering the phase of the skeletons. Skeletons happen at 11 minutes, good to know. Keep that in mind. Man, if I had some garlic, that'd be mint. A knee cam? Yeah! Or maybe like a redeem where it's like, if you want to see my knees for a little bit, it's like 100 points for a couple seconds. Ow, 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 ow. Probably the first knee cam of Twitch. What's with people and not appreciating knees? Oh gosh, okay, I'm in a bad spot. Oh no, this is not good. I've done this to myself. I got distracted by knees! Oh. I'm sure someone's done it before. It's Twitch after all, anything's possible. Okay, I should probably use some of the power-ups. I don't know, what's the best thing to power up? I did movement speed. What's curse? Why would I want that? Greed? Maybe luck. How many body parts will Twitch have to censor? I mean, I'm a VTuber, so it should be fine, right? Amount? If you can afford it, wait, what? Oh, this thing. Oh! Oh, I don't think so. That looks expensive, because how much money did I start off with? Yeah, I don't even have half that. I'm thinking... like that. Yeah. 100k point redeem? Nah. You know what? Knees should be free. If I could, I'd make them free somehow. Greed gives you more money so that it gets... Ooh. Okay, how much does greed cost? Oh. Greed doesn't cost a ton. So let's do that. That looks good. Oh. How do you say your name? Cerulean? Cerulean, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Do you like knees? Yep, I'm gonna yep on the knees. We got another knee enjoyer. Thanks for having me. Knees are great. Yes. I'll drop like that guy. So you sure about that? Listen, if you guys can't tolerate knees, what are you doing here? We enjoy knees here. Get a soldier trip every time I hear that DS sound. Yes! It calms my heart. It brings me joy. Yeah, let's see if I can get a good build going here and actually, like, survive. That would be good. Yeah, I specifically picked the DS noise because I needed something soft sounding that didn't sound like a ringtone, but also that I would, like, recognize and respond to. Average feet fan? Yeah, feet are okay, but knees are where it's at. I don't quite get the whole feet thing. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that. Average knee enjoyer? Oh, yeah. No, hold on. Wait. Hold on, I wanna type something. Yeah. There we go. That's how it is. That's just how it is. I'm a spy from the Pants faction. Take notes. You'll understand our plight of why we want exposed knees. I really wish I had some garlic. You forgot that. Thighs are also good. Not as good as knees, but they're better than feet. Especially if someone's wearing thigh highs. Like thigh high socks. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I was trying to figure out what it looked like. Hiccup for a second, but no, that's Sora from Kingdom Hearts, isn't it? That would make sense. That checks out. I'll take this. If I buy you the Marie plushie, would you stop mentioning knees for at least a month? No. Listen, my friend gave me a cute little Marie plushie, and as much as I love that giant Marie, all I need is my little Marie. You know what? I'm gonna go get my Mareep now. It's on my shelf over here. There. There. I won't be swayed by your words. I have my Mareep right here. Right in my lap. Also, I think that big Mareep is constantly sold out. I've checked a couple times and I've never seen it in stock. I think it's in pretty high demand for how cumbersome it is. Both in terms of space for storage and cost. Too bad I'm getting. Are you getting it? Brandon, I thought you didn't have food for money. Wait, what? I thought you didn't have money for food. Shouldn't you, like, be buying food? Oh, shoot. More sand and water. Oh man, can I get some garlic? Does anyone have some garlic to spare? Food from you know what I meant. The words were correct. The order was not. Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Help! Ah! Okay. Somehow alive. Somehow. Ah. Food is overrated? No! Food's the best! You know what? As soon as I mentioned food, or was trying to mention food and money, my brain's like, ooh, I should get some fried rice from my favorite Chinese place. I'm trying not to eat out as much, but it's so good. Unless I cook something. Now I'm thinking about what I want to eat, because I'm getting hungry again. My secret, I'm always hungry. Good as food. Food can only be used once. You can use a plushie thousands of times. I bought all the Hololive mascot plushies. I have what it's Death Sensei, Kotori, Bloop, Taco-chan, I think, or Taco, and Bubba. They're on my shelf there. That could have gotten me so much food. Some part of me regrets getting them instead of buying food. So I don't know about that. Food is consumable and I never use consumables in games, but they're useful. I just drink. That's also bad. You really shouldn't drink without eating. That's like really bad for you, isn't it? Unless you're drinking water, which still isn't enough, but... Oh my gosh, I don't like these ghosty fellas now that I know what they are. Man, this map is so weird. So, does the map only work on this one, or does, like, the library have a map? Ow. Oh, I don't like how many points you have. I'm getting scared. But we could save a lot of money just breaking lampposts to find floor chicken. But I would not be happy in that case, because I bet floor chicken is somewhat similar to rotisserie chicken, which I actually don't like rotisserie chicken. I'm kind of meh on straight up chicken. Oh, you know what is cheap and affordable though? Rice. I could eat rice. Just rice, that's it. And frozen vegetables. I could live off of that for a long time. Let's go with trapdoor. I mean, just like beverages, not alcohol. Drink fireballs at them. So now they smell like burnt milk. Oh. One time in school we had to make pudding and I burnt it because I'd never made, like, I never cooked pudding before, and cooking milk is difficult because you want to make sure it doesn't burn. So it has to be on a low temperature and you're constantly stirring it. And you know what? You want to know what happened? The whole class looked at my group's pudding just like, How'd you burn milk? As they drank their pudding because they didn't cook it long enough or high enough. I'm still bitter about that. Simply consume soup. Oh yeah, soup is the best. Soup is prime hydration and food. Is cereal soup? I eat cereal dry, so for me, I don't think so. Just eat nutrients in a pill. That's what I'm doing with vitamin D. Instead of touching grass, I'm just taking vitamins. Ah! Oh, just. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to push that. I don't think it did anything. Cereal is soup, the ocean is soup? Oh, I don't like that thought. I don't like the thought that the ocean is soup. All is soup? Humans are like 60% water, right? I guess in a way we could be soup. A lot of fluid. Maybe we're more like a chowder, because it's like chowder's like a thick soup, right? Spinach. Still not getting my garlic. Still waiting on that garlic. Oh shoot. Walking chunky soup bags. Oh. I've heard of humans described as cucumbers with anxiety before, but I kind of like soup bags. That's a good way to describe people. Oh, this is not good. Oh no, I'm in a bad spot. Head back to work, so I'll see you next stream. See you, Brandon. Have a good day at work. Human pudding. Made me realize I haven't had soup in a long time. I have soup semi-regularly. I actually can't think of the last time I made it though. I think the last time I made soup, my brother was sick, and it was like a couple weeks ago. No, this is rip. Yeah, this is not good. I did not get garlic, so I'm in a bad place. There we go. At least I got some chicken. We'll see. This is not, no. This is bad. I got soup at least once a week. Oh, what did I make the other day? I got this delicious recipe for cauliflower soup, and it's cheesy and it's yummy. Ooh, maybe I could make that tonight. 'Cause I have a big head of cauliflower. The what? Big head of cauliflower in the fridge. Need some garlic and an axe. If only it would give it to me. At least I have fire. Never mind, I was told to go on break. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad thing. Oh, green death. Chicken! Ah, the kinky skeletons with the whips have come out. Oh. Phone, shush. I know I need to feed cats. You don't need to tell me. I'm sure they'll remind me. I should probably just turn that alarm on my phone off. I was worried that I would like forget to feed my cats when I was streaming, but that has not happened thus far. Do you also do cooking streams? I do not. Not yet. I played Cooking Mama once. I don't know if that counts. What does a VTuber do? Cooking streams? I've seen them do it before. You kind of gotta do the camera weird. I've thought about doing like... I think the best way I can describe it is a desktop stream. I've thought about doing those, but I only have one camera, so at the moment it is not happening. This is bad. Okay. I somehow got out of there alive. Ah! Minotaur! Hand reveal? I'd probably wear gloves like other VTubers do, though. I want to get a really, like, cute pair of custom gloves, though. Do you think you can get that? Like, are there people on Etsy that make custom gloves? I don't want mine with, like, laces and ribbons and maybe some jewels. Oops. I don't trust you to cook. You probably burned the house. Excuse you. Of everyone in my family, I cook the most. And my cooking is highly enjoyed. I did, however, accidentally cook a frozen pizza at 500 degrees one time and burnt it, but you know what? My friend was like, I like burnt pizza, and they took it. They're just like, I'll eat this. So frozen pizza is not my forte, but everything else I can do. cooking with those kinds of gloves are not really sanitary. Well, I mean, I'm just cooking for me, right? So... Ah, Serpent, hello! Welcome! I like your wiggly emotes. They're very cute. Touch food with something made of lace ribbons and jewels. Why not? If I'm eating it, sure. I bet you could make that stuff out of rubber. Like, you could have like silicone lace, I imagine? I could see it. You know what? I'm gonna make one just to spite all of you. Pizza was just extra crispy. You know, sometimes a little burnt spot on the pizza is good. If it's like coming from a wood oven. Not so much a conventional oven, but still. Jewels that fall off will add extra spice to the— No! Listen, that's why I'm looking to have it professionally made. Professionally made fancy cooking gloves. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. I have to keep pausing every time I look. I also need to drink of water. I once burnt the thing I held hot things with, a pot holder? Send me food? You're in Australia! That sounds like a bad idea. For one thing, shipping costs. For the other thing, sanitary reasons. And also, I have no clue how to ship food. Hey, you know what you could do, Brandon? Instead of buying a $500 Marie plushie, you could go to your local store and buy food. Hey, idea. Oh, 11 minutes. Ah, the skeletons! The skeletons! I have no garlic. Oh. Oh, I want the chest though. I think the chest might save me. Oh, I don't think they will. I set a blaze to a deep fryer. Oh, that sounds awful. I'm ready to end by my church because I cooked. Next year COVID started. Wait, what? If I think it's called that, I don't remember the name. Okay, I am temporarily alive. We'll see how long this lasts. The skeletons are really what's getting me. I wish I had garlic. That'd be very... Garlic would be great. Also floor chicken. If I could have some floor chicken. A humble request for some floor chicken. If you would be so kind, universe. Ha ha. It's like trying to make your way through a crowd. The grocery store, just weaving. Oh gosh, it's actually papyrus. 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 What the heck is that over there? Can Green Death stop following me? I feel like I'm being jinxed. Ah! Oh. Ah, chicken! Bless! Ooh! Also, a magnet would be good at this point. I've lost a lot of... Oh. Garlic floor chicken, that'd be the best. Cooking is a feminine task. I mean, people... That's so lame. Cooking is for everybody. Cat just fell off the top shelf. Oh my god. Is your cat okay? My cat has fallen off many things and has been okay. Cats are very sturdy, so I hope your cat is good. I thought there was a cat in my lap for a second. I forgot I put my Marie plushie there. Okay, let's see if I get a better run this time. I really want garlic. If it's not too much trouble, garlic would be grand. Ow, my face. What'd you throw at me? Oh, hi, Eternal Vibe. Ha! You didn't scare me that time.
Oh, and gushed over the head pad. Thank you.
Asking for a lot. By the end there. A bit too much. To really live? Yeah. Ah, Serpent! Thanks for the follow! Maybe you should try playing with Poe to get garlic, but if I can survive 15 minutes with this, then I get the well, then again, okay, the magic is fun, but it's not as effective as I would hoped. Let's try Poe, yeah. I miss Poe. I miss the garlic. Make my entrance by yeeting something at your face. What did you yeet at me? Was it something edible? Something I could snack on? Maybe? Where's Poe? Poe! Coworker just fell asleep in the break room. Oh no. I think it was a can. Oh, how dare. I probably didn't even have any food in it, did it? I think I've had coworkers fall asleep in the break room as well. And I can't blame them. So, some of the working hours my coworker has are a little demanding. We've all been there, yeah. I've almost been there. I've gotten very good at staying just awake enough to not fall asleep. What game is this? Never seen it. It's called Vampire Survivors. It's like, the whole concept behind it is, whenever you get skills in a game, you never, like, time everything. You just smash the buttons as soon as the cooldown is over. So you acquire all these skills, but you can't control when you use them. You just they just kinda happen around you. And you just, like, walk into things and it kills them. Like, Poe here, the most overpowered item in the game, he just has it. It's garlic. It's this ring around me and I can just walk into things and they die. I just really like it. It's got the good retro feel, it's got pixel graphics. Woo! The Dark Killer, oh, one moment. The Dark Killer, it's been 2 months, has it? Thanks for resubbing! Enjoy your cute little blue flower. Whoop, 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 whoop. Think I understand? Yeah, it's this very simple concept, very addicting. It's also only $3 on Steam, so very affordable. And because it looks like this, it's not super high demanding on a computer. It's like the best of all the worlds. Back where I worked, we had a break room, take shift acting as lookouts while other cuts some Z's. Oh no. Afternoon shift worker. Sure, I should be the one sleeping, but I don't sleep. So Brandon, I'm concerned about your health. You don't eat. You don't sleep. Are you a vampire? Duplicator. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate is a good idea. Ah, water. Yeah, today I ended up with a kind of sore throat. I don't think it's because I've been using my voice too much. I think it's just because it's finally warm enough outside for flowers to start blooming and the grass is growing, and I think I have allergies. So hopefully it's not gonna be worse by next week, or I always put off taking allergy medication for no reason, just then it's kind of expensive, but yeah. Hopefully my throat will not be sore next week. Fell asleep in my business class in school. The whole class just stared at me. That's rude. In my classes, if someone fell asleep, either the teacher would just let them sleep, like, okay, if they fell asleep here, they need it, or they would wake them up rudely. Don't care about eating, but sleeping is cool. Sleep is the best. I wish I was somebody who could lie down and just, boom, fall asleep like that. That's like the most insane talent to have. It's actually overpowered to just be able to fall asleep, like, easily. I need to take, like, what is it called? Melatonin? Melatonin? In order to take less than 3 hours to fall asleep. I just walked into a salamander. Ah. Fell asleep so much my teachers gave up. If you fall asleep enough, shouldn't your teachers be concerned? Like, as adults? Melatonin, that's what it's called, yeah. No, I'm not allergic to anything, so I can YOLO through life. I'm not, like, allergic in terms of allergies. It's just, when things start growing, I get really stuffed up, And that's about it. But it makes my throat sore because I'm all like stuffed up, and so I can't breathe through my nose as often as I would like. Let's go with more garlic. When given the option, more garlic. Whoop. It's a jellyfish. There we go. Minimal damage taken. Sounds like well, not like allergic, but like, yeah. It's gotten better though. The last few years it was really bad, but now it's like more manageable. So we'll see. Fingers crossed it's gonna be okay this year. Imagine having allergies. I only got allergies like, I didn't have them as a kid, but now I have them and it's like, eh. I don't go to school and come back. Just say I slept too much. Probably bracer. Ow! I keep running into things. Oh, it's been, oh my gosh. I didn't even realize it's been 3 hours. How? Man, time flies when you're having a good time. Especially when it comes to this game. Actually, I'm curious. If I look at my Steam, how many... 7.3, that's not too bad. But this is also not my main and Steam account, so... I'm me sniffing on a flower and then sneezing like a maniac. My brother walks outside, and once he sees the sun, he sneezes. There are some people that have a reaction to the sun that cause them to sneeze immediately, and he's one of those people. He was meant to be a cave dweller. These rounds do just blend together, I imagine. They really do. Slept in my math class because I could make it up easy. Okay, let's see how much we got here. Let's get some sand water. Oh, that was not as much as I anticipated. I guess since I'm using garlic, I'm getting a lot of the stuff pretty quickly. Do you think you could have beat the game 6 times in that time? Has someone already speedrun this game? What's the speed run for this game? Well, wait, no, this game isn't. This is still in early access, isn't it? Well, there's a new update that came out that had more maps. Oh, I'm trapping myself in a corner. There we go. I'm a bop phone. Very close to crushing with a forklift. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, Brandon, please focus on your job. Please be careful with heavy machinery. You sneeze like crazy in the spring. Have the sun seasons, they're annoying because my sneezes are very aggressive. Don't know how you'd speedrun it. You win at 30 minutes, so any win will be at that time. Oh. Well, it's hard to say if it's a win though, because the Grim Reaper just comes and kills you at 30 minutes. Okay, so I just need a Bible, and then I have a pretty good build. Yeah, okay. I wonder if he'll give me that. Chicken! Ah! Meow, meow. Oh, I know this game? It's a good game! It's so good. I think the one interesting thing about it to me, though, is there's not like if you look at elements of the game, you're like, oh, I know what that game is, but it's not like it has a super recognizable logo or like much capability for merchandising. Like, none of the monsters look particularly unique. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's like, you know, Stardew Valley has like the chicken and the logo and it's super recognizable. And there's something kind of cool about the fact that this game has nothing really like stand out to it. Like, well, not that, like, am I making sense? I find that as an interesting part of this game. That there's not like a unifying character, maybe? Ring. The fire ring is OP when you get the right build. The fire ring. Oh, the fire wand that like shoots the fireballs. Have you seen any evolved weapons yet? I've seen evolved garlic. I've seen that. You stay alive. Yeah, that's struggle. Fire wand. Garlic's the mascot. The thing is though, the garlic kind of looks like the peach emoji, so it just kind of looks like a butt. So I don't know how recognizable that is. Not a good game to speedrun. Yeah, because there's no way to like cheat to the end. You just have to live, right? Very just game, but nothing notable. Yeah. In that case, I'll say evolved tracer is sparkly. Oh, the rune tracer? I've been trying to upgrade that for a bit. I think I wasn't getting the right items. And I'm always very particular about making sure I get garlic. Your team's more butt. It looks like a butt, doesn't it? What the heck was that noise? Was that my computer? I heard like a weird something. I don't know what that was. Garlic is a good build though. Yeah, garlic is the best item in this game. Ooh, chest. There we go. Computer go brrr. Okay, so that was my computer. I don't know what it did though. Maybe it was disagreeing with me. It's just like nah. Garlic isn't the best. You want the peach. You want the birdie. Because I need this for Rune Tracer to upgrade it, right? I think it's Spellbinder. Ah, Simply Kinnan. Thank you for the follow. What? Why didn't it pop up? Spellbinder's Bible? Oh, right. You know what? I'm gonna take it anyway, though. This is the hardest map, is it? Okay, I don't feel so bad for struggling with it then. I really want to upgrade the Bible too. But I also need to, like, actually get the Bible first. Salamanders. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the alert. Tracer is Overwatch. Well... I think we were talking about a Rune Tracer, but yes. Tracer's also cavalry's here. Oh, I'm trying to remember how that song goes now. It's like, I want to be Tracer. I'm already Tracer. Then I'll be Winston. I'm already Winston. I want to be Bastion. Nerf Bastion. Oh, it's like, I want to be Tracer. I'm already Tracer. Then I'll be Genji. I want to pick Genji. Then I'll be Widow. I'm already Widowmaker. It has a, I actually can't remember the tempo, especially with the song like jamming out in my ear. Man, it's been a hot second since I thought about that. How dare you? How dare you bring that back into my mind? Okay, there's go damage. It wasn't a bad song. It wasn't a bad song, but in the Overwatch community, everyone was saying it constantly. It was everywhere. The other Tracer song where she's in a rap battle? Oh, I think I've seen that one. My cat is watching your stream with me? Ah! What type of kitty do you have? Is it a calico? A tortoiseshell? Maybe an orange tabby? A tuxedo, perhaps? Something fancy? Ooh, you know what? I never knew that there was a name for it, but have you guys seen Flame Point Siamese? Those are so cute. I love those patterns. She's white with blue eyes. Oh, pretty! I've heard that, like, for some reason, like, quote-unquote purebred white cats, I don't exactly know what that means. They have different colored eyes, and that's how you can tell they're purebred, but it also means that there's something genetically wrong with them. So it's like, oh shoot. I'm talking about cats, I got distracted. I get distracted by cats very easily. I think we've also gone over the 3-hour mark, so we're probably gonna start wrapping it up. Aw, that wasn't a bad run though. Here, let me. Oh, I'm still dark. Ah. Need to fix that. There we go. Now I'm as bright as the sun. Nice job. Shush, shush, shush. Oh! Axel! Axel the Mad Lad! With 5 more gifted subs! Let's see. Angel Bunny, Bubbly Riley, Nico, Crostino, and Jay Wells. Thank you so much, Axel! Much love to Axel! Thank you, thank you! Ah, eyes! Oh no, bright vibrant colors! What will you do? Some breeds are more prone to certain health issues? Yeah, white cats seem like an interesting breed. Much love. Ah, thank you so much! And now we're going to try and spread around some more of that love, because we're going to try and raid somebody, if I can find somebody. Let's see, do I know anybody that's streaming right now? Don't have a clap emote, so I can only have blanket flap flap. Same vibe. It's a vibe. Wait, let me... I wonder if any other VTubers are playing Vampire Survivors. I see my stream. I don't see a ton of people. Ooh. Okay, so somebody that I follow though, NoiVT is playing Pokemon Black and White. That seems like a good one. Bob Ross is streaming. Wait, what? Here, let me. How do I raid? I can never remember. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we are going to raid NoiVT. Our usual raid message is Dreammates reporting for duty. I'm going to try and get a schedule out for next week. Hopefully by tonight, maybe? We'll see how effective I am. But yeah, until then, I hope I will see you all next stream. How do I raid again? There we go. But yeah, she's playing Pokemon Black and White, so... Yes, go send love. Go have fun! My cat says goodbye. Goodbye, kitty! See everybody. Bye!